Hello and welcome to another session of Karen's Colours. I'm Dr. Karen and these are my colour conversations. In this session, we'll be examining another one of those monthly readings for your birthday month. So let me firstly welcome those of you who've been following this series. And if you're new here, you're also welcome. And if you like what you hear, you might like to subscribe. It's free. This month, because I can, I've decided to add some oracle cards, and the ones I've chosen for this month are Doreen Virtue's Life Purpose. Might not apply to everybody, but these are general readings, and so if you take what resonates with you, maybe come back another time and listen if it doesn't quite click straight away. Anyway, enjoy. This is a reading for people born in the month of November, looking at how their month of June 2025 will progress. And we begin with one of these very slippery oracle cards. And we'll put that card under here, and it will consolidate the reading for us. I want a colour reading for people born in the month of November to check what will happen in June 2025. All right. You come into the month with cyan on purple. By the middle of the month, you've progressed to white on brown. And by the end of the month, you have grey on green. And the underlying energy is green on black. As we look at this reading, we can see that there is a colour that has been repeated, and that is the colour green. It appears as the action in the underlying energy. It also appears as the motivation for the energy with which you leave the month of June. Let's examine this underlying energy firstly. When green is action, it is all about the grasping of opportunities. It's also for the changing of values. You're looking for something new in your life, something different, something that will allow things to grow, to change, to become something different than it was to begin with. And what has motivated this need or this activity of getting out there and making changes is the drive that occurs from underneath. And in this case, that drive happens to be black. Black internally can mean depression, but it also can mean taking time out to get in touch with your own psychic energy. And for this reading, that is probably more likely the case. So this entire message here is one of trusting the inner voice to guide you along the path that you need to go. That energy impinges upon everything that happens to you throughout the month. It impinges upon the energy that you bring into the month with you. And that energy is one of things now having settled down and become quite stable after a period of great chaos, catastrophe, things that now have healed. Because purple is all about creation and destruction. So there's been a lot of major changes in your life that have now settled down. And as a result of those major changes and the settling down, the underlying energy of having changed your values, re-evaluated what you feel is right and good and proper for yourself, has now caused that quiet time. And now things seem to be fairly calm as you enter into the month of June. This combination, the cyan on purple, is also a tarot combination that is associated with the Nine of Cups. It means that satisfaction has occurred. You've managed to create for yourself a situation where you have obtained your heart's desire after a lot of tumultuous and calamitous things happening to you. You've healed from those, and now the future looks absolutely perfect. Where you get to in the middle of the month is also associated with the tarot card, only this time it's the Nine of Pentacles. Here we have lots of goals, lots of ambitions, lots of practical skills that are needed in order to be able to obtain what? Well, in the real world, it doesn't matter, because everything that you do has actually led to some form of success. So this is the Nine of Pentacles energy, is all about being self-satisfied. You can do everything that you need for yourself. You do not require other people's assistance. You're able to create your own prosperity in the real world. The energy, the underlying energy that impinges upon this is that having created this independence, it's come from this period of being able to re-examine, the period of introspection about what is valuable within your life. And those have led towards you making those particular decisions that are necessary to create the sort of wealth and well-being that comes from this Nine of Pentacles energy. As we come into what's happening towards the end of the month, the green that was the opportunities available in the real world as part of the underlying energy now drops into the internal world. Now you find that there is a need for change. And that need for change is now heralded as a lot of confusion in the real world, a lot of uncertainty, but also a lot of different ways of looking at things. In many ways, this grey on green is an inversion of the green on black, because black and grey have a great deal in common. Grey is a little more enlightened than black, but nevertheless it still carries a fair load of black within it. So here we still have this ability to move away from things that impinge on the external world, which is what these were all about, and move into an internal world. Now, your heart has been filled and you are able to share that energy with anybody and anything that comes in your direction, because grey does not discriminate. It's not a colour in its own right. It's just one of the basic colour terms. It's the middle between white and black. So it offers both enlightenment and also spirituality. It's a bit of a cautionary one, this reading. Please be careful. Let's have a look at what's missing. Well, you have black, you have white. There is no red or yellow. You've got green. There's no blue. There is brown. There is no orange. You have grey. There's purple. There's no pink, but you do have cyan. So what we have here are the colours of the skills that you are using throughout the month of June. Red is about becoming your own boss, becoming the authority of your own life. Yellow is about creating your own happiness, overcoming your own fears, and learning how to navigate the world. Blue is about understanding and creating the sort of organization and changes that are necessary in order to establish some form of stability in life. Pink is about love, about giving and receiving of attention and assistance. And orange is about being able to stand up for yourself, being courageous and confident in a crisis situation. It's about survival. If you choose from among those 5 colours the one that is most appealing, and then the one that is least appealing, and then add those to the repertoire of what you already have here, you'll find that it impinges upon this underlying energy in such a way so that when you get to this stage where you are uncertain about what your values are, you'll be able to be a little more clear and be able to move forward into July with a lot more confidence than is showing here. Let's see what the Oracle has to say on the topic. Children, your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. It's a very interesting card to add to this reading. So that's it for your birthday month for the month of June 2025. I hope you've gotten something out of this reading that is of benefit to you. And if you follow along with the advice given, maybe, just maybe, your month of June will turn out to be far more wonderful than you expected. In the meantime, may the colours of your life bring you joy, happiness, and all of those wonderful things that you want for yourself. Until next time, bye.